What's up, my burly bearded friends and those with no chin hair at all? Just want to kick and give you guys a cool story. There's always that fine line. Do we share what we're doing at Burly Bearded Brands? We don't want to look like we're being braggadocious. At the same time, we don't want to look like we're not doing anything at all for the homeless and those in need. And so oftentimes when we're at different places, different locations, obviously work with Rainbow House and a couple other entities that we worked with on providing some products or items that those places might need. Try to reach those that are homeless or maybe are struggling with what life has to offer them. And so but one of the things we're really proud of is that we take the time to reach out to families. We see them in restaurants. We take the time to just kind of be aware of our surroundings and know what's going on around us. And if we see someone who maybe looks like they're struggling because they don't have enough money to purchase food, or they may be struggling with something else in life, we try to reach out to them. And yesterday's just one of those crazy examples. One of the neatest ones. We paid for families. We've paid for police officers' meals. We paid for older couples and younger couples. But last night was one of those unique moments. And so it may not mean much to you, but I have a Subway receipt that has a $6.09 credit on it, which is really not much. But one of the things that kind of hit home last night was I was watching a gentleman walking around Hy-Vee last night, and I could clearly tell that he was struggling with trying to decide if he had enough money to get something to eat. I'd seen him pull some money out of his pocket. It just seemed like it was a few bucks, and he kind of walked up and down the food aisle. And so I kind of watched him, and then he actually left Hy-Vee without actually getting any food at all. And so I went up to my wife and said, I just saw a homeless man, and he came in here and he was looking at buying some food, but clearly knew he didn't have enough money to purchase that. And I applaud him for at least going in there and making an effort, trying to find something that he could get off the shelves at a decent wage. And so I told her, I said, I feel like I need to go buy him some food. Something that we've striving to do at Burly Bearded Brands is reach out to those who need us. And so I watched him. He walked into Subway and he pulled out the same change, and he said to the cashier, is there anything I could possibly buy here with this food that could fill me up? And as I walked in, I walked over to him and I said, are you hungry, sir? And he said, I'm starving. And I said, would you like a box of chicken or a bucket of chicken? Or would you rather have a sandwich here? And he said, man, 6 inches on a sub would be just fine for me. And so I told the lady at the restaurant I want to buy him a meal, get him a foot long, buy him whatever he wants. I want him to have enough food to eat. And I brought tears to her eyes, and she couldn't believe that someone was doing that for someone on the streets. And I told him, he said, I don't know what to say to you, sir. So I'm just so hungry. And I said, I'm saying, think it all, man. You're a human, man, and that's part of our job is to take care of those who are in need, because I never know when my time comes when I might be in need. And so I bought him that, and out of the gracious heart of the Subway, the lady at the restaurant also gave him a foot long, a little bit longer than what it was. But the big picture is that you never know when somebody's struggling. You never know when someone's in need. But if you become more aware of it, it makes a big difference in the lives of others. And so I just want to share with you guys that if you have the opportunity to help someone else, you don't have to have a company, you don't have to own a business, you don't have to have a lot of money. Simply you can give your time and your effort to reach out to those who don't have much, and so it's so important that we do those things. And I just want to share that with you, that $6.09 made a difference in a gentleman's life last night for the better. And so it doesn't have to be much. It can just be that we know we care, and to give him a hug and tell him that, hey, you're a human, man, no matter where you're at in life. Someone cares about you and loves you and wants to see you fed, see you be successful. And so remember, every burly beard has a story. Go tell your story.